Baruch chapter 4, verses 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh. For thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel that are scattered abroad. It's your brother Zakar coming to you with another quick, some morning oil. Pretty much keep the faith, keep on pushing, keep pushing the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Keep on praying, keep on fasting, keep on fighting, man. All right. Let me go back. This is Baruch 4 and 25. My children, who's the Lord's children? The Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, all right? And you speckled bird out there that are spread across the earth, and whom the Lord is going to gather from these different nations in that day when the Lord visits the earth, man. All right. So it says suffer patiently because we went off. We went off against the Lord by breaking the law, statutes, commandments, and serving other gods. Okay, in these different captivities that we've been spread in, man. Okay, but now the Lord is bringing us back home. Okay, to Him, man, and gathering His people again in these last days, His elect out of His people. It says, "For that enemy had persecuted thee." Yeah, Esau, Edom is still persecuting us and the nations. Okay, these heathens are persecuting us, man. They know who we are. Okay, that's why they hid our history. They hid everything from us. Okay, got our people running around with no identity, not knowing who they are or what they really represent. So it says, "But thine enemy have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction." I mean, you can see it right now. It's approaching, man. Okay, we're witnessing the fall of our enemies. All right, present day, right now, at this very moment. All right here in America, Babylon the Great. This place is falling, man. All right. It says, "But shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and tread upon him, and tread upon his neck." That's right, man. It says, "My delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemies." Yeah, because Esau, Edom push his agenda and his philosophies on our people. Okay, and Jake, Jake be following, the leader pretty much. And who's the leader of this world? Who's running this world according to Job 9 and 24? The wicked, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. It says, "My delicate ones have gone rough ways." Slakia. Back in Baruch 4 and 27, and I'll read it again. It says, "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto the Most High Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you." It says, for as it was your mind to go astray, verse 28, "For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, so being returned." That's what the Lord is doing in these days. Okay? Is that Ezekiel 37? Can these dry bones live? Right? Okay, and it's going to be the elect. It says, so being returned, meaning realizing who we are, who our power is, realizing his name and what he stands for, who his people are, and what he's coming to do, his will, right? And being returned, seek him 10 times more. Okay, seeking Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua 10 times more every single day. All right, this is a very, very special situation that we have, considering that we're getting to see the fall of our enemies right in front of our eyes. All right, this is matter of fact, we can read the rest of this. This is verse 29. It said, for he that hath brought these plagues upon you shall bring you everlasting joy with your salvation. Man, everlasting joy. Just think about that. That's what we're looking forward to, man. A new heavens and a new earth. Okay, because we've been living in this hell so long, man. It's fire. Okay, this place is just filthy, man. Okay, we want to experience more. We want the Lord to come and rescue us out of this place. Okay, it's because we're through here, man. It says, "Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee." That's right, man. That reminds me of Psalms 91. It says, "Miserable are they that afflicted thee," and you can see miserable. These people are miserable, man. These Americans, just these regular Edomites, these regular people out here, they're miserable. These, these nations, that afflicted us, they're miserable, man. All right, you see them struggling today. They on the verge of committing suicide, man. Okay, these tariffs and everything that's going on. America ain't great no more. They they really want to put you back in slavery, man. Okay, that's what that "Make America Great" thing represent. You talking about whenever we was slaves, man? All right, so hey, Lord willing, Donald Trump do implement martial law in this mug, man. All right. Hey, but it says, "Take a good heart, O Jerusalem, for he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. Miserable are they that afflict thee, and rejoiced at thy fall." Yeah, because they were glad that the Lord had did it, right? What's that scripture? Yeah, they were glad that the Lord, pretty much, they took over our land and everything. That they're rejoicing right now. It says, miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. Yeah, and America is freaking miserable, man. This place is shaken by the hand of the Lord. The Lord is shaking this place up, man. The earth is literally rocking to and fro like a drunkard. Okay, even before the missiles are about to drop, man. The scriptures tell you in the book of Luke 21, the sea and the waves roaring. Why are they roaring? Because the fucking earth is quaking, man. There's all types of earthquakes every day. The Lord speaks through those things. So the sea and the waves, meaning the people, are ruined. That the sea, whenever you have an earthquake in the ocean or something happen, it causes waves, man. Tidal waves, with tsunamis. The sea and the waves ruined. That's the people on the earth, man. This place is shaking up, okay, and we're seeing the fall of our enemies, man. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. That's right. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. That's right. That's what's coming upon this devil, man. Okay. It says, for I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. And that's what you're seeing happening in Babylon right now. The pride of this place is turned into mourning. These people are suffering, man. Okay, and we're getting to see the fall of this empire, this Babylonian money magic currency. Was it fractional reserve, whatever, man. All this bull crap, this covering cast. Hey, we're getting to see the fall, man. Okay, and the light is shining in the dark, man. Okay, all right. Let me get this in the book of Luke. Let's get Luke first. Luke 18. No, that was it. Let me grab it. Let's go back to 1 Peter. 4 and 12. And I'm going to read that and then I'll get out of here. This is 1 Peter 4 and 12. And it says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you. Because at the end of this thing, whenever you come to serve the Lord, you got to prepare your soul for temptation, because the demons pick up, everything picks up, and what we're witnessing at the end of this thing, the demons are getting stronger and we getting stronger. Okay, and people are waxing worse and worse. Iniquity is abounding in the earth. It's a lot of hatred. People want to rip each other to shreds, man. Okay, people's attitudes, it's all messed up. Just random events happening. Wars happening in the background. The MOTB is in the background. Okay, and you got a bunch of things happening just like in your personal lives, and you falling on the Lord. You can tell persecution is coming in the background. You could tell, you're pretty much going to be a pilgrim soon. That they're poisoning all the food and the water, and attitudes are all up and down and weird, and you're forcing smiles everywhere. You're trying to get along, and you could tell, like the scriptures tell you in the book of Ecclesiastes, there's a time for everything up under the sun. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embrace. That's a time for war and a time for peace. Yeah, it's a time for war, a time to refrain from embracing, a time for all that, man. Okay, and you're witnessing those things, and you're going through a fiery trial at this point, man. You brothers out there, you few sisters, okay, in whom the Lord is called to turn back. Okay, this is a time right here. You got to seek Him 10 times more. Why? Because the demons are picking up more. Everything is picking up. It's an easy place to fall. Okay, if you're not rooted, you know what I'm saying. And you're gonna go through a fiery trial. You're gonna go through all types of fire, all types of. Ain't nothing gonna go right in your day. Don't expect anything to go right, man. Just be happy that you on this ride. You know what I'm saying. It says, "Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you." Yeah, right. It says, "But rejoice," and that's what we're supposed to be doing, "in so much as ye are partakers in Yahushua Hamashiach's suffering." Okay, so we're partaking in his sufferings, right? "That when his glory shall be revealed, ye shall be glad also with exceeding joy." And that's what we're looking forward to, man. Okay. Okay, we're looking forward to that time when the Lord is going to beautify the meat, man. Okay, those new bodies. Okay, that new start. Okay, that new air, that real fresh water. Okay, that new man. It's another glory coming, like the elder Yahshua Wampa always says, man. We're looking for another glory. The Lord's gonna beautify us, man. The Lord's gonna, that's why you're going through those trials and tribulations right now, being refined. Okay, because y'all stones. The Lord is uh, making up His jewels, man. You see, the Lord is making up His jewels. Okay. Anyway, with that, I'd like to say all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Hopefully this message was edifying. I'd like to say shalom.